They do have a lot of kill potential. Is like you said, the Jug pulling a little bit ahead in CS. Not really what you want to see for Onyx. The Starladder doesn't have at least a reasonably good game. They aren't going to have the greatest initiation.
Oh man, middle lane by the way. Flea's in trouble. He might go down right here for the first blood. One more auto attack. He gets it. First blood in favor of Cancel. Just dives him. That's that bear though. The bear's like, yeah, you can't do anything about me. And gets the Entangle proc.
Phase boots now as well on the Lone Druid combined with the roots. This is not going to be pretty as menacing. He doesn't even have boots yet, so this could get very grim very quickly as he's going to have some serious trouble last hitting from now on.
Demon may fall right here, but at what cost for Zfreek? He pops the Illuminate at the last second. The Sunstrike open wins himself, and down goes Weaver. So, did make the kill happen before? Yeah, with all that minus armors you're talking about, but at least they get the turn kill on a Weaver.
Cancel 25 CS, whereas FrancisLee only at 15, so almost doubling him up already, and some of those are jungle creeps as well for the Invokers. So, the Lone Druid having an extremely good start. This hero is just so hard to land against.
Yeah. Monkeys, meanwhile, the Underlord, he's running away. There comes DuBu. Rotating in with that crush, only level 1. That's not the most damage, but here goes the Sunstrike on top of the cog block right here. And Monkeys is going to fall, actually. So that's a great synergy coming out, taking advantage of the clockwork in the Invoker. And
so, well, as I say that.
He's coming back now. He's going to right into clockwork, actually. Pink's coming out. He knows he's in trouble now. There's the hook shot, man. It was initially such a great play on his part. And then only to just run right back into them. Obviously, it just happened to be the timing was perfect with the bounty rune. He goes down. Meanwhile, goes down at the top lane. Looks like maybe getting too aggressive would be my guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't looking. I don't know what happened, but Weaver was up there as well.
But gonna hold off for the time being.
Yeah, I don't know if there's so much waiting for specific items. They're just getting drawn all over the map by Onyx, waiting till they can find a pick-off or some sort of kill. So they may get one on Demon up top.
Yeah, that was well played, actually. Oh, Dark Rift activated as get out till this is going to work out perfectly. Yep. Because they were definitely dead if it wasn't for that Dark Rift, even a second later. So good timing there by Monkeys. You guessing on what it was. Okay, so yeah, the immediate reaction, the godlike reactions from DuBu. Oh, but they might catch Lifestealer, actually.
Swap.
Yeah, he swaps him out, and that should be a kill on the Lifestealer. So, oh, they get something out of it at least. So there's positive for compLexity. Got to be fairly happy with that kill.
Planted the trees was going to TP. I was probably going to live, but DuBu on the first hit with a 10% bash chance bashed him up and he went down.
Got the lucky bash, and now there's a catch on the melons over here. He swaps out the Spirit Pair though, and he actually is going to keep the distance. They thought they had the kill. He's going to run into a Sunstrike though. Oh, he thought he made the great escape successful. Unfortunately not to be, however. So, unfortunately missing that bottom juke attempt on Juggernaut. But yeah, he does die, and so does the Vengeful, and they go right into the Roshan pit now. Clockwork to help them out. That battery assault, of course. The Corrosive Haze put up. And this is going to be a very quick Roshan kill. So that Aegis in the hands of Lifestealer, I'm sure. Want to pick it up.
They're going to run the Satyr in there, but just a little bit too late. It's arguing about 10% HP, going to be going up. Just despite Lifestealer crushing it up to make sure he doesn't steal it by some obscene chance of luck or denying Aegis. So you get the free Roshan for Onyx after a nice kill on Muda on bottom with a super lucky bash.
The axe going to be ready to be purchased as there we go. So, yep, he has his axe now finished. As bottom lane, they're going to have a collapse. They collapse on a demon, but there's several other heals nearby. They are not aware of, including the Slaughter jumps in, including the Infest coming out from last year out of Clockwork. And the cogs are up. Demon in the background, still alive to the Spirit Bear. He's going to remain alive for the timing. How's somebody dead just yet? That's unbelievable, honestly. Cancel trying to keep running throughout here, but it ain't going to be enough. He will eventually go down as now Vengeful. He's just going to kind of wait it out, the inevitable death, and just make them take as long as possible as they do. But the 2-for-0 is successful for Team Onyx. And now they're going to push out this bottom lane, it looks like.
So finishing that up against the Clockwork, but pretty low on damage because he did have to finish that up. Typically you want to go for more damage-oriented items, or as well as going down a couple of times. This Lone Druid not really at the place you want him to be, especially after the start he had. 5k below the Invoker he was so far ahead of earlier in the game. Lee catching up extremely well, just split pushing these lanes and not going down at all since that first blood death. So working out since that Octarine about halfway there already.
Oh, swap back in onto Lifestealer. Actually, the Armlet Toggle though, he is healing up just fine. Pinamal's rooting in place, and it will be enough for the kill. He does have a 5x like on the MP going off from Invoker. The Illuminate coming through as well, but now it's compLexity's turn to push back Team Onyx actually. See Demon off to the side, trying to survive. He's on the uphill, no throws at another Illuminate. Swindlemelonzz trying to get close enough for that magic missile, but nice job with the blinding light to push him right back. And Cottle gonna keep on running. He is damn fast at 430 move speed right here. And Demon actually headed towards the bottom lane even. Amping up his damage a bit. Now looking once again towards the Roshan pit. Roshan is up, so here we go, action. Flea, ooh, he pours out right as they're going into the Roshan pit. Or near the area at least. And now they're actually going to the secondary tower, so a little bit of change of heart there.
Yeah, it's a very nice play from Flea. Going to put a lot of damage on this tier 3 tower, and it's going to force compLexity to respond. They're going to have to TP back, and whenever they do, Onyx is going to get that mid lane out and probably go for Roshan. Rax is taking a heavy beating right now. Someone needs to go back.
Yeah.
They're trying to cancel TPs on Onyx.
And they're trying to stop this though. DuBu, he got force-stepped onto the cliff actually. He just throws that stop. Lifestealer's up here with him actually. So down goes DuBu. And now Monkeys, he doesn't have a Dark Rift necessary, but the Onyx tearing through Lifestealer. He's going to die as well. And that works out pretty well. You see Juggernaut, excuse me. There's a gem up here, but he's stuck. But as you mentioned, the top lane, look at Flea. He pushes in the Rax and gets the Rax killed, despite losing 2 of his teammates right there. So overall, definitely advantage for Team Onyx, and they both have buybacks. There we go with the Starladder buyback. Invoker jumps in, the EMP Tornado combo. Gonna land pretty well right there. Off to the side, Zfreek has his time lapse, gonna be pushed out by the Cocktail. They want to kill this tower. Nice 3-man stun there with the crush of Slaughter. Buyback on a Lifestealer. Invoker's caught though, and Invoker's gonna fall right here. He has a buyback. He's not going to use it just yet, however. Dark Rift is activated. Can he catch everyone in it? Oh, he got pushed out somewhat. That was close. Oh, that was really close, but he actually gets everyone back. Yeah, trying to cut it off. Oh, that was Underlord right there, porting in with his team. That Dark Rift, and here we go. The range racks actually being the ones to fall first as Move prioritizing that. Hook shot in the background, though. Catches one, and the cogs are up, and here we go. Firestorm put down. The Sunstrike on top. Nobody died just yet. The Force Stabs are a little bit too strong and saving one another despite getting trapped in the cogs initially. So down go the melee racks, throw in the air. Meteor going to be placed. Moo going to take some good damage from that, but will spin away. He still has an Aegis. There's another hook shot. The Axe reduces the cooldown quite a bit, but cancel 4 stabs away. Now Underlord caught by the crush, but not the easiest targets to kill. The bit of Malice going to catch Slaughter in the background, trying to delay him from chasing that. Moo's going back in. He still has an Omni Slash, but no mana to use it. His EMP's draining all the mana, apparently. DuBu off to the side, though. He's now finding himself in trouble, and we're going to finally see our first death of the fight. Oh, maybe DuBu will survive. There we go, the first death. Underlord and Vengeful actually tie in the background. They eventually picked off Starladder, but a 2-for-1 exchange in the long run. Again, that was a very long fight with only 3 kills in total happening. And I think that's going to be the end of it. The Spear Fair also getting caught, but
extremely well against physical damage, which is almost all compLexity's damage right now between the Weaver, the Juggernaut, and the Lone Druid. A lot of it being physical, some of it being Mjolnir, but most of it just right clicks. Smoke coming out.
Oh, Underlord, they're pinging him out there. One Zfreek ain't gonna catch him though. Crush whiffs the Corrosive Haze put onto Underlord. There's the cog block right there onto Underlord. Gonna be pushed out though, every which way. The time lapse onto him, I believe, brings it back. Meanwhile, Omni Slash bouncing around a couple heroes. Not doing the most damage. Dark Rift gonna be canceled by Monkeys. Thought about using it right there. DuBu gonna be spun down. Here comes Lifestealer though. Out of the Slaughter that currently is dead now. That being the only death so far in the Hex. On a Juggernaut. Gonna be swapped out by the Vengeful though. The good timing on that. Saving it for the last second, and now Cancel getting another kill as he takes out Clockwork in the background, and now the run is on for Team Onyx. Mason's caught though, pops the range trying to deal with Cancel, but the kite is real and he'll go down. Double kill for Cancel, and a 3-for-0 exchange throughout all of that. So another fight won by compLexity. Again, that momentum, as you're talking about when it comes to fighting power here, they are really coming online now.
Whichever team gets this Aegis will have a massive advantage going into these next few fights.
Abyssal Blade on Juggernaut, big item there. Of course, Booker just dives the tower. He gets the tower kill. He's going to be rooted by the Pit of Malice, but obviously not enough follow-up. Meanwhile, they're pinging out Roshan, though. Oh, no. compLexity's kind of split right here, so you got to be somewhat careful. Mel's making his way in. Oh, he gets blinded light onto the cliff, however. Okay, there's a 4-step. They'll be fine. So DuBu's going to jump in with Lifestealer, trying to make a play. Hook shot in the background. Actually catches a Lone Druid, but another 4-step away will be fine. Moo just sitting on Roshan. Who's going to get the Aegis? That's going to happen any second now. There's the kill. Roshan, no Aegis pickup just yet, though. DuBu gets knocked out with the blinded light. Nobody's picking up. Finally snatched by Demon on the Kata right there. DuBu's in trouble. Everyone's spam clicking. He goes down. Going to resurrect, though, but not the hero that you wanted it on. I mean, I guess they prevent compLexity from getting it, but finally, meanwhile, bottom lane, though, Invoker, he did push in the middle racks. Cancel comes in, he's going to take a Hex, and trying to now chase out Flea. But Fleas have once again somewhat done his job right here. You do see this Force Spirit's going to eventually be killed off, but that's another set of racks down for compLexity. What is going on this game, CCNC?
Yeah, Flea in the base now as well, so there's still creeps, backdoor protection not on, and may look for to continue to hit this racks. You saw it cancel, walk out, and yeah, gonna start pressuring the melee racks. They actually get it.
He's sitting on it, he's gonna get it. Oh, and Londrew, by the time he's back, he's like, wait a second, I thought you ran away. No, we did not.
Ghost Walk on cooldown.
He's dead. He has a buyback, though, but I think that might be worth it, right? You know, they got the melee racks. Meanwhile, middle lane, okay, here we go. They're back to the Dire base. And Juggernaut's too deep. Moo's in trouble. He gets time-lapse, though. Beautiful time-lapse from Zfreek. He will be fine. The Cog's going to block his own teammates, unfortunately, as the hookshot must have whipped or something, but now the run back from compLexity, and they just need to get the hell on out of here. Dark Rift and not ready to go. 35-second cooldown. Not enough chase, though. This game just continues to be something, man. Invoker, no buyback now, however.
Strong, they think they can take this team fight, so marching towards the top racks, but Onyx making a very similar movement as they run down to the bottom lane trying to get this racks.
Yeah, this is it. I mean, compLexity, they're pretty much all in, I feel like, because the range rack going to die really quickly as soon as Onyx picks up on this. Is going to do this. So yeah, here we go. Invoker's there. They're going to lose the range racks. compLexity's committed. They're going full throttle here for the finish.
That's Megas, so here we go. The wave of Megas is going to spawn in 15 seconds. It's going to be pretty hard for compLexity to deal with as they push in. Zfreek getting his mana burned off. The Lotus are already used.
There we go. Follow up onto him. Going to be forced out to way. Weaver going to fall, though, without popping the time lapse. That's a big kill off the bat. Underlord being locked down. Meanwhile, over here, Cogs are up. Cancel kind of boxed out. He's not doing a lot of damage this fight. You have Underlord. He is getting low in the background. Also, Moo trying to do his thing, but compLexity completely spread out from one another. There's the swap, though, from Vengeful, and that could do it for compLexity in terms of helping them move forward. The AoE Deafening Blast coming out. You see the creep starting to push into the base of compLexity, by the way. Got to keep an eye on that. Buyback being used on a Weaver, it looks like. He's going to push out what he can, maybe join the team. Lifestealer being locked down by the Abyssal Blade. Pops a Rachel, running back to base. It seems like Moo is more than fine. Lotus Orb onto him. Cogs trapping Weaver once again. They're diving into the well even. They get the kill on the Slaughter. Buyback on a Lundred, actually, as he did end up falling throughout that, and going to join them once again as well. But now Underlord being locked down, and Moo now deciding it's best to go for the tier 4 towers. And again, trying to play the game. We got to end this some way, somehow. Dodge the tornado. It ain't over just yet for sure. Meanwhile, time lapse on Moo, it looks like. Or that was a swap out. The Sunstrike going to miss it. All the buybacks going up. Juggernaut barely, that's canceled, excuse me, on Lone Druid, barely surviving as he runs away. And Juggernaut is going to get caught in the background. Down goes Lone Druid. Juggernaut, yes, he goes down as well. He does not have a buyback, actually. And now Clockwork going at it with a couple himself. You see Underlord back into the fight. Clockwork going to remain alive, though. Vengeful goes down, and now Monkey's the one that's caught. He has trying to use in 1 second. Ain't going to be enough to save his teammate. That should do it in favor of Team Onyx. The Mega creeps up. No buybacks to be had. And they're going to take game number 1. That was a long fight, man.
Yeah, just very well played from Onyx, playing the game slow, not needing to take any risks, as compLexity eventually, like you said, was going to lose that range tracks. They commit to this full-on push, realizing that's probably their best shot to win the game, but Onyx playing it very, very well, kiting them around, just constantly mana leaking this Weaver, and with no mana, it has to go down, then time lapses back into the fight, so it doesn't have it for a few seconds in this fight. It's still out of mana as it goes back to what you were, so still very low on mana, end up losing the fight in the end. Using all their buybacks.
There was 54,000 damage done in that last fight between the two teams. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of freaking damage. Yeah, no, that was a hell of a game. What a way to kick off this series, at least. And again, we still got another one coming at us. But Team Onyx up 1-0 now here in this 2-game series. So we'll see now how compLexity can respond and what Team Onyx can do to keep that momentum going. So we're going to take a short break, guys. Once again, I'm Break CBK, joined by CCNC. Here's my co-caster. You're tuning into the Starladder I-League